Hello, and thank you for choosing to watch. I originally ran across this grapple online several weeks ago when I followed a link to a video, which, as it always does, led to links for more videos, and ultimately I ended up on innovativetractorattachments.com, which is where I finally decided to pick up the phone and call to order one. Somewhere along the line, I promised Mark at Innovative that once I got the thing and tried to use it, that I would do a demo video, or at least I would try to do a demo video. So here you go. So if you buy one, what do you get? Well, in the box comes this, which is the grapple itself, and you can see it opens and closes. Also in the box comes this bracket right here that attaches to your Quick-Hitch, and then this pin, this big carriage bolt that goes all the way to the bottom. Both those bolts go all the way to the bottom to keep the thing from turning and to give yourself a place to hold the a bracket to mount the what usually is the angling cylinder for the Quick-Hitch. That's what you see kind of lying here. Usually this guy is underneath, mounted right in here. So first thing I'm going to do is just mount this onto the Quick-Hitch itself. Pins to pop in. On this duty. And that's it. And if you'll excuse the noise for a minute, I'll go ahead and start it up, and I'll raise it up and just show you exactly what this thing does. tree dragged out of there, and now I just need to cut it up a little bit so I can get it on the burn pile and burn it up. It's not good for firewood or anything. It's too mushy. So I'm not a big fan of running a chainsaw in the first place. The older I get, the less happy I am about it. A couple things that I really don't like about it is, especially with down tree trunks like this, is I always end up with the saw in the dirt or a pinched blade because the wood's laying wrong. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this with the grapple. I'm going to try to lift it up a little bit to get it a little bit off the ground, and see if that helps make sawing it up a little bit easier. Okay, so it's all cut up. That worked really well. Next thing, I'm just gonna, obviously I changed the mount for the camera, and I'm just gonna pick up these pieces and cart them down to the burn pile, and that'll be it. here at the end, I figure it's worth taking a few seconds to tell what I like about the product. The grapple, first and foremost, is designed, built, and marketed by a small business in the United States. I think Mark operates innovative out of somewhere in southeast Michigan. Anytime you can support small business, I view that as a positive. Second of all, this grapple is tough. Although that tree that I tore apart was old and rotted, there was definitely a lot more wood in there than I thought there was. I put that thing down on my burn pile, and it seriously burned and smoked and smoldered for a good 4 days. So dragging, lifting that, even pushing it at times on the fire itself was real hard on that grapple, and it didn't bend, much less break. So it's very heavy duty. Third, the grapple just increases the utility of the tractor. This is what, a $13,000+ machine, and by and large I get it out of the shed, I mow with it in the summer and spring and fall, and in the winter I get it out of the shed and I blow snow with it, and then it goes back in the shed. This actually increases the utility of the machine and makes this investment more worthwhile, so I view that as a plus. As far as things that I didn't like about it, there was very little. I suppose you could say for what it is a bit pricey, but then again, I think that it's a lifetime thing. I don't think it's ever going to wear out. It could be a generational thing, in fact. So as long as Deere doesn't change the dimensions of a Quick-Hitch, I think it'll last forever. I did have one small gripe about the grapple itself. I noticed after I used it and rinsed it off with the hose and put it away that there was some surface rust on some of the welds. I strongly suspect that's just a powder coating problem, and it's certainly nothing that's going to affect the integrity of the attachment for, like I said before, generations. So by and large, I'm real happy with the purchase. I'm really glad I got it. It's very useful, and it's going to be useful for many, many years. Thanks for watching.